The long-term stakes, if these policies keep going unchallenged, would be to have an immigrants and refugee community that don't feel like they belong or that don't feel like they're welcome in the United States. And that's very unfortunate because immigrants and refugees are hardworking people and they contribute significantly to the US economy when given opportunity. This is a community that know how it's like to not have opportunities. Having lived in a refugee camp, like living only to survive until the next day, we do feel like now that we're here, we can be open and plan for a meaningful life in the future and improve our well-being, but also we're contributing to the to the economy of the nation.
These policies create really substantial burdens on our immigration system, which is already overburdened. It takes away resources from these agencies that could be dedicated to processing legitimate applications for members of our community who deserve to be here and build their lives. Instead of these members of our communities being able to access support or find a job or be able to rebuild their life, they end up sort of stuck and distressed. It results in our economy and our communities being weaker, and it really isn't a path to make our community safer or stronger.
It's really disappointing, having been in government, to see this, but the Trump-Vance administration wants very much to villainize immigrants of all stripes, so that Americans look the other way when the government violates the law, violates due process, violates their rights. In case after case, the administration, in the courts of public opinion, as I mentioned before, alleges without any evidence that migrant communities are rife with fraudsters, criminals, terrorists even. And this somehow justifies violating their rights, because why would you, the average American, support terrorists? It's fine what they're doing because they're fighting terrorism. This labeling people without evidence and then doing terrible things to them is somehow okay. And we know on top of that the administration has been violating or circumventing, at this point in a year and a half into the administration, literally hundreds of court orders specifically in the space of immigration rights and litigation, which is astounding. So it shouldn't surprise anyone. I feel this way. We cannot normalize this. This is really beyond the pale. It's really a do or die moment for us as citizens and community members. Because if an attack on our immigrant communities, and if they get away with it, what's next? It's an attack on all of us. And so if they can do it to our immigrant friends, our neighbors, they can do that to anyone. And that's really, we've got to push back against that with everything we've got.